I've got big news for you. Ripple scores major payments licenses in New York and Texas, and Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse fires back at Bitcoin maxis regarding the crypto stockpile that Trump has signed the executive order for. And the state of Arizona makes a big move towards a Bitcoin reserve. Let's get into it. Hey everybody, welcome into the Thinking Crypto podcast, your home for cryptocurrency news and interviews. I'm your host, Tony Edward. On your way in, please hit that subscribe button as well as the thumbs up button and leave a comment below. If you're listening on a podcast platform such as Spotify or Apple, please leave a 5-star rating review. Folks, the volatility continues. What another crazy day, because there was a bunch of fears, and specifically for tech stocks and the stock market after China's DeepSeek sparks worries about the AI race and that the United States may be losing the battle. So tons of people freaking out, talking about it on social media. But guys, oftentimes we've seen that narrative follows price action. We've been talking about since the inauguration that we can expect a lot of volatility. You got an FOMC meeting coming up this week and much more. So this is all noise. You just got to zoom out and we're going to see the short-term volatility. Bitcoin actually recovered. It's back over $101,000. I'm not saying we're out of the woods yet, but it's a good sign. We're still seeing some strength here. And the DXY continues to break down, and the S&P 500 is still looking good. No major collapses. Same thing with the NASDAQ. You're going to have some more volatility this week. We just got to let the dust settle, guys. When in doubt, zoom out. Nothing to be concerned about. Here, analyst Crypto Wizard highlighted the following Bitcoin chart showing that we're retesting some support levels here and then we're going to bounce. It may take a week or two, but this is where we got to be patient as educated, informed investors. So he says a lot of fear, but we're still in a 69-day range. Bitcoin has retested the lower high trend line. Can bulls step in and form a higher low? If not, $91,500 comes into frame. Patience pays. So get ready for volatility. Have that in the back of your mind. So if it does happen, you're not surprised and you're not worried because you're basing your thesis, your investment thesis, on the indicators and signals, and there has been no invalidation of the market. And here, Raoul Pal, macro investor, shared the Bitcoin cycles data and charts showing where we're at, and we're still not fully in the banana zone, as he would call it. He says, I'm traveling for the next week, but just keep this summary at hand from this month's global macro investor. It is all noise. Calm down, touch grass, buy the effing dip, and please don't F this up. So this is one of those moments where you really have to zoom out and just pay attention to the charts. And Julian Battelle, who's pretty much the analyst that works with him, highlighted the Bitcoin cycle top finder, and we are nowhere close to the cycle top. So we got to let the volatility pass and things will start moving up again. Now, quick word from our sponsor, and that is VeChain. VeChain is one of the top enterprise blockchains out there, working with many big brands and enterprises around the world to build Web3 applications. Some of the great features of the VeChain blockchain includes it's secure, affordable, scalable, fast, and sustainable. They're working with brands and enterprises such as Boston Consulting Group, Givenchy, PwC, Walmart China, BMW. I'm a VET token holder. I have been for many years. I'm very bullish on this project. So if you'd like to learn more about VeChain, go to vechain.org. Link will be in the description. Now, guys, today, Dennis Porter of the Satoshi Action Fund, I actually interviewed him back in December, who's doing some great work for Bitcoin advocacy and helping to get legislation through. He says, I can confirm that Arizona has become the first state in the nation to pass out of committee a bill to create a strategic Bitcoin reserve. The bill will soon move to a floor vote in the Senate. Congrats to the co-sponsors, Wendy Rogers and Jeff Wenninger. And Jeff Wenninger replied to this tweet saying, more to come from both of us. Stay tuned. So guys, we are seeing on the federal level a bill for a Bitcoin strategic reserve, but also the states are in a race. So this is exciting. My prediction is there is a Bitcoin strategic reserve bill that gets passed this year. However, it may simply be the United States holding on to the 200,000 plus Bitcoin they have in custody, not necessarily launching buying right away, because will the US government go buy the top of the market? No. So they could build in a timeline. Maybe it starts in 2026 or in 2027. We'll have to wait and see. But I think something like this is coming along, and it's going to be very bullish for Bitcoin and the entire crypto market. Now, we got more ETF issuers filing for altcoin ETFs, guys. So Tuttle Capital just filed for 10 different leveraged crypto asset ETFs, including a bunch of meme coin products and assets that don't have ETPs yet. So this is from James Seifert at Bloomberg. And the list is XRP, Solana, Trump, the Trump meme coin, Litecoin, Melania. Oh my God. I can't believe they put that in there. Bonk as well as another meme coin, BNP, Cardano, Chainlink, and Polkadot. So I'm surprised they're doing these meme coins like Trump and Melania, but maybe this is a strategy, as I stated last week in news of other ETF issuers filing. It's kind of like, okay, are you going to deny the president's meme coin ETP? And if you do deny it, that's very different from the other assets like XRP and Solana. Are you going to deny those too? So it's really interesting, and we'll see what the SEC does. But these are 2x long ETFs. So very interesting. But guys, you can see these investment firms are very bullish on the market. They wouldn't be doing this if they didn't see the opportunity, and they recognize we have a pro-crypto government now with the president, Congress, SEC chairman, Treasury of the Secretary. We got a White House crypto czar. So the stars have aligned here, and the market recognizes it, and they want to get these ETFs. Now, big news for Ripple. Ripple secures money transmitter licenses in New York and Texas amid growing U.S. footprint. So I think now, as mentioned, with the change in the regime and a more favorable environment for crypto companies, Ripple's going to hit the ground running in the United States. They've been doing a lot of expansion globally, but now with Gary Gensler gone and all the nonsense that's been happening over the past 4 years pretty much has been ended, they're going to, go all in. So this is really great. Let me give you some details here. So, money transmitter licenses allow Ripple Payments customers to access a licensed version of its cross-border payment solution in the US, where transactions are managed end-to-end by Ripple on behalf of the customer, the company said in a statement shared with the blog. Ripple says it has witnessed strong demand in both states for compliant real-time global payment solutions from both banks and crypto firms. Here is a quote: "We're continuing to see more interest from the financial institutions to crypto businesses that want to unlock the benefits of crypto and blockchain for faster, cost-efficient, and 24/7 cross-border payments," says Joni Z, a Ripple managing director of North America. So guys, this should come as no surprise. They're going to continue to gain more licenses and expand their footprint in the United States. And part of the transactions will use Ripple's stablecoin. Some will use XRP, and some will just use maybe their blockchain system. So it's going to be a mixed bag. It just depends on what the customer's needs are, and they want to make sure that there's a good fit there. So this is pretty big. And, this brings their global money transmitter licenses to more than 55, including 33 in the United States. So big news. Now, Ripple's Monica Long, the president of Ripple, she tweeted out this news saying $70 billion plus in payments volume, 24/7, 365 availability, and a global network across 90 plus markets covering 90% of daily FX markets. Payments business doubled in 2024, welcoming new North American customers. 60 plus licenses secured globally, including new money transmitter license approvals in New York and Texas. She says, "I've never felt more optimistic about the future of crypto and Ripple." So things are looking really great. Now, Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse gave a congratulations to Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent, who's, of course, very pro-crypto. He says, "I'm confident he'll enact common sense economic policies, working with the administration and Congress to grow U.S. tech and crypto innovation." So everybody's excited about all these Trump administration folks. Now, there's been a lot of drama. I'm sure many of you have seen on X between Bitcoin maxis and the XRP community. Guys, I'm not a maximalist for any coin, whether it be Bitcoin, XRP, or Ethereum. I'm diversified. I'm not married to a token. I'm not emotionally attached to a token. I see the future as being multi-chain, that there will be no one chain or one coin to rule them all, different blockchains solving different problems. And many times when you see maximalism, it's just people who want their specific coin or their bags to pump. So if anything comes along that's competition, they start to freak out and get emotional. It's pretty pathetic. And Bitcoin maxis treat Bitcoin as a religion. It's I don't know why. And many times they've been hypocrites because they used to be about taking down the banks and self-sovereign and all that. Now it's, oh, Michael Saylor, get more leverage and go buy more Bitcoin. BlackRock, yeah, BlackRock and the banks are buying up Bitcoin. Yeah. So the point is, they just care about number go up at the end of the day. Well, Brad addressed some of the maximalism and the people who've been going nuts on X all weekend, like Jack Mallers and so forth. He says, some thoughts on maximalism. Let me say this as clearly as I can. The crypto industry has a real shot here and now to achieve the many goals we have in common. If we work together instead of tearing each other down, this is not and never will be a zero-sum game. He says, I own XRP, Bitcoin, and ETH among a handful of others. We live in a multi chain world, and I've advocated for a level playing field instead of one token versus another. If a government digital asset reserve is created, I believe it should be representative of the industry, not just one token, whether it be Bitcoin, XRP, or anything else. Maximalism remains the enemy of crypto progress, and I'm very glad to see fewer and fewer folks ascribe to this outdated and misinformed thinking. So I absolutely agree with him. And look, what we saw is that in the Trump executive order, it talked about a crypto stockpile, not a Bitcoin specific stockpile. So if the United States wants to create a crypto stockpile with Bitcoin and all the altcoins, I don't care because it'll include Bitcoin, right? And Bitcoin maxis are going crazy. Oh, it should only be Bitcoin. Okay, that's your opinion. That doesn't mean the president or the United States has to do that. So Bitcoin maxis are trying to say, Brad Garlinghouse and Ripple are trying to stop a Bitcoin reserve. They're not trying to stop a Bitcoin reserve. They're just saying build a crypto stockpile with everything that includes Bitcoin. But people get very emotional. Once again, Bitcoin maxis just losing their minds. It's pretty crazy. But look, at the end of the day, history is not on their side, right? Because they just want one coin, one blockchain to rule it all. It's not going to happen. Larry Fink has already given the blueprint. Tokenization is the future of finance. What did BlackRock do when they kicked off their tokenization? They tokenized on Ethereum, not Bitcoin, because you can't tokenize on Bitcoin. It's not made to do that. Bitcoin is a great store of value in digital gold, and I hold it, and I'm very bullish on it long term. But when it comes to other types of utility, smart contracts and tokenization and all these things, that's where other blockchains come in. So history has shown us this, right? There's not going to be one car maker, not one airline, not one computer maker, and not one internet service provider. Competition is healthy for the market, and this is even a bit more unique because these blockchains and tokens serve different things, even though they're under the umbrella of crypto. So I hope you guys are not a maximalist for any coins. I've often said I'm a maximalist for making money, man. I'm here to make money. But first order of business is to get financial freedom, pay off debt, boost up my retirement, upgrade my lifestyle, help out my family and things like that, right? And then second, I want to see the technology adopt because I believe there's tons of benefits and this will really help improve things in the world. But it's funny to watch human behavior and psychology play out when it comes to these coins because obviously they have skin in the game, right? They want all the liquidity to go to their coin. Well, liquidity is going to move through the market. And it's funny, institutional investors don't think this way. It's only amateurs who maybe they have low IQ or something. But you go talk to institutional investors, just look at what Wall Street's doing. They're launching Bitcoin ETFs, Ethereum ETFs. They want XRP, Solana ETFs. BlackRock is not only just invested in Bitcoin, they have Ethereum, they're tokenizing, they're doing so much. So the nonsense we see on social media, the guys on Wall Street, the banks and so forth, they're not playing that game. They're same thing. They just want to make money and let the plebs fight among each other, right? It's so funny to watch this, and I hope people can grow past it and mature beyond these things because maximalism is not how the world works. So, guys, let me know what you think about this. Leave your thoughts and comments below. A great way you can support me in the podcast is by subscribing to my free email newsletter. It's 100% free on Substack. Link will be in the description. Also, grab a copy of my book, Rethinking Crypto. It's available on Amazon and paperback and digital. And guys, I actually launched a crypto course on Teachable. It includes everything you need to know about crypto. Even if you know a little bit, this covers every aspect from A to Z. And best of all, guys, it includes expert commentary from the people I've interviewed, founders, CEOs, institutional investors, and much more. So you can hear directly from people who are actually building. Let them explain tokenization to you. Let them explain NFTs and DeFi and much more. So this course is comprehensive, guys, and it's a one-time fee for lifetime access that you can share with your friends and family. And I put a lot of my experience, a lot of hours and sweat into this. So I hope you guys like it. And, to check it out, go to mycryptocourse.com and link will be in the description. Thank you guys. I appreciate you all. And I'll talk to you all later.